I had to get my knee operated, and Roy Evans left, and Gerard Houlier came, and for me that was my time already really over there. He got rid of McAteer. He tried to get rid of me during the season, but I was still injured, and I said no, I'm going to stay till the end of the year. And yeah, I didn't really do that much with the guys except when we were on pre-season in Ireland, but I saw the boys every day when I had treatment or when I did get back from my injury, but it wasn't the kind of times like I've had at Karlsruhe with the players or at Stuttgart or wherever I've been.
Did you, obviously it must have been frustrating, so seriously, how do you actually cope with that, when you arrive and you haven't been able to show what you can do because of injuries, and it was a long time that you weren't available. So how did you cope? Did you have family with you, or did you have, what were your mechanisms?
I was then married and my daughter were there. So back then I was a bit younger. It did upset me. I was down. I even went to Gerard Houlier to him in the change room, and I said to his office, and I said, "Tell me what I got to do to change your mind around. Tell me what I got to do." I was training pretty hard also when I was injured, so I was doing a lot of work, and he had already made up his mind, so there was no way. He called me when I was getting treatment. I can't remember where I was, and they called, and the guy that was treating me said, "Oh, you have to shoot off to Anfield. They want to speak to you." So I went there, and they said, "There's a plane from Strasbourg waiting for you. You're gonna sign in Strasbourg." And I was not signing anywhere now. I'm still injured, It was like a month after my injury, and I think I was out for nearly 3. And I said, "I'm not even fit, and you're going to send me off." So I said, "No, I'm not going anywhere now. I'm going to stay till the end of the season, get fit, and see what happens from then." It's a huge club. It's a huge name. I just wish that things had been different when I was there. And I really waited till the last minute. I wanted to sit out. I didn't want to just sit out my contract. I wanted to really try for the second, in the second season, new season. But me, Paul Ince, we were training alone, and I didn't even know the boys had started training again. They had already gone into preseason, and I said to Paul, "When did the team start?" He said, "No, they already traveled to, I don't know where they were. I think it was Switzerland or something. They've already gone to Switzerland." I said, "What? They've already gone?" And then I called. I had a new agent. I said, "You know what? I got to leave now. I knew, okay, there's no more chance here. I got to find something else."
What are your feelings about Gerard Houllier? Didn't obviously you say made up your mind, but he was quite a character, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? He had his players. He had his the guys that he wanted. You have to respect that. There's a lot of it happens. It didn't happen to me. It happened to a few players in the team. Jason McAteer was at training, and the coach said we were going to go from Melwood. We were going to train at Anfield in the stadium, and he said to Jason, "You come with me." And when we got there, he said, "How are they selling me?" So everybody was surprised. I know he did things in a strange way, but you know what? He won trophies. You have to respect that as well. I always say, like I said earlier on, the first impression is the lasting one. I didn't have a good start at Liverpool, and maybe he saw that. He had a bad impression, and he had really made up his mind who he wanted, what his team should be like, who he wanted to get. Something you have to respect as a player. And I didn't cause any trouble. I had to, when I knew that they had gone, I knew, okay, I got to go, I have no regret, so hard feelings about what he did. I understand it, yeah, it's the way football is run.
Was it Houlier's decision to try and sell you to Strasbourg, and why Strasbourg?
I don't know. They called me and said there's a plane waiting to take you to Strasbourg, that you sign a contract. And I said I'm not going anywhere till I'm fit. That was it. They called me. They said, "Come to the office." I went to the office. They said, "There's a plane waiting." And I said, I'm not going anywhere.
Just going back to what Kev brought up some of those names, and you said there was Paul Ince, there was Steve McManaman, there was Michael Owen, Robbie Fowler, David James. That was a really good squad. Do you think they underachieved?
Probably a little bit. But there were some good teams back there as well that were doing well. I don't know. Did we underachieve? Maybe. I mean, what did we finish? 7th? I can't even remember anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have finished higher, but I don't think we were the quality of others there that could have challenged. We had a lot of injuries that season. I can remember there was a time when Michael Owen, Robbie Fowler were injured. Karl-Heinz got injured. I was on the bench. I thought, okay, I'm going to get a game today, you know. And Karl-Heinz got injured against Blackburn like after 10, 15 minutes, and I was waiting to go on, and he brought me on like 10 minutes before the end. You know, Karl-Heinz had to struggle through the game, but yeah, I think that Gerard knew as well that the team wasn't at that standard that he thought could win the league, and that's why he brought in new players, made some changes, and then that one season where he did win so many trophies. But I still think that we weren't good enough to win the league back then.
Thank you for listening. If you'd like to hear more of our podcasts, please click on the red subscribe button on the bottom right-hand side. Thank you.